Hello! So welcome to the next devlog of Progress. This is the next day, so 20th of October. Last one was on the 19th of October. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to jump straight into it. So I've made a fair amount of progress. You can see here I've got a lamp off the Unity Asset Store. Now I do want to make my own in Blender, but I'm not very good at Blender, so I need to really brush up my skills on that. But the lamppost I'm wanting is, I think I want a more of a blocky lamppost, I think, in my actual game, because as I was discussing last time, I really like these sort of blocky, I like the blocky terrain, really like the blocky terrain. And that needs to match with the, with the objects in the game. There needs to be sort of low resolution textures, etc, etc. So this lamppost, it does the trick, but it's not what I want. But yeah, I think that's why Unity Asset Store is amazing, because you can just grab anything and use it as a placeholder. And I don't think there's anything wrong with using it for the actual game as well, as long as you use it appropriately, as long as you credit it or use it according to the license. I don't think there's anything wrong with using assets from the Unity Store. Got no issues with that. Anyway, so I've also got a first-person controller, and because I'm just wanting to because the thing I'm concerned about right now is the atmosphere, I am just getting stuff from the Unity Store. I even got the first-person controller from the Unity Store. Yeah, you can see I'm in the folder here, first-person controller. I know how to make a first-person controller, but I don't know how to make one. I'm not familiar enough with Unity to just make one off the bat, so I thought, you know what, I'll just get one, because I wanna get stuck in, essentially. And another thing I've done is, so you can tell here, you can see here it's really dark. Let me, there we go. Looks really weird, actually. Looks very strange when I bring up the lights. So you can see that this terrain is actually humongous. It keeps on going for quite a long way. And this is you can see this is the stuff I did earlier. But okay, so if I go back here, you can see here I've also got a road. And it's a little bit dodgy here. You can see it's very dodgy. But yeah, so I also found a road package. Now I'm familiar with using splines and stuff. Splines and Bezier curves, or rather splines I believe are just Bezier curves put together. Basically wiggly lines. I am familiar with how they're made. I did a paper about it in university, so I do want to do my own implementation of this, I think. But I might not need to be honest. Maybe I just don't need to. I found basically a really awesome package that just lets you. Let me just see here. So I've got road network, and you can see here you can just alter this stuff. It's really cool. And you can make loads of changes. So for instance, road width, I can change that to 3, like that. So I think I will use this at least for the foreseeable future, because it's just far too useful for my needs. And this is a game about conveying themes and story and atmosphere. Because the intimate mechanics of it, feeling really nice, aren't such a big problem. I'm not trying to make a shooter or a roguelike where the controls are super important. So I don't know, I think it's fine. I think it's fine just using stuff from the using stuff from the Unity Store like this, Unity Asset Store. So you can see I've got a very dodgy environment I've set up here. And then if I, let me just, I've got the wrong thing, main camera. If I take the directional light and I put the darkness way back down, now that's probably too dark, but I'll leave it there. And then if I do play, there we go. You can see. Now it's far from perfect, but wonderful. Now, first things first, you can see that the lamp is not right. So I need to have a glowing element, essentially, so then it does actually look like a light, rather than just a lamppost that's I don't know. It does look really strange. It does not look right. So yeah, I need to change that. And then this texture, I'm liking this texture more and more. And I'm also liking the color of the lights because I want that kind of yellow sodium light kind of look. Ooh, and you can see, yeah, it's kind of dodgy here. I haven't got any attention to detail here. So, in terms of what am I going to do next, I've got a very, very simple sort of prototype. I've got there's a nice atmosphere about it already, I think, and I've only spent like a few hours on this. So I think the next thing I need to do is delete the terrain, delete the road, and start afresh with that again. And basically make an environment that's a little less patched and cobbled together, and then make a list of stuff that I need. So I need trash cans, benches. I think in terms of the road network system, I can use the road network system for the road itself and for the paths, and then I can look and have them making boxy houses and stuff. I kind of want to have boxy houses, the houses that kind of looked like the first Pathologic game. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else actually. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, so I think that's where I'm going to go next. I'm going to make the environment that's less cobbled together, a little bit more indicative of what the game is going to be like. Then I can focus on putting my own assets into it and my own sound effects and stuff. Because what I'm really excited about, really excited about, is doing the sound. Because that is when the game's going to come together, without a doubt. Anyway, so, yep, that's my devlog. Thank you for watching, and farewell. Goodbye.